Okay, here's the deal. I already fucked this up once. We're going to try to do this again. This was my first try, and it sucked. So, we're doing it again. What I want to talk about is making progress towards a goal. And I'm going to show you what I think about how to evaluate your day when it comes to making progress towards your GOAL. I can spell. Okay. If we were to evaluate how useful your day was towards getting to your goal, you could say plot that. Here. On the left hand, we'll say this is the minimum that you could possibly do, which is nothing. And then the maximum over here, which is just a lot. It doesn't have to have a specific amount attached to it, but let's call it a really heavy day of work. You just worked all day towards your goal and made a ton of progress. Okay, the minimum. This is the one I really want to talk about here, because most of the time, in my experience, the amount of progress I make towards my goal is nothing. I don't do anything. It's zero, zilch, nada. And so I end up right here at the absolute minimum. Okay? That's when I do nothing towards my goal. But the alternative to doing nothing is not doing the maximum. There's another option, and that's just doing something. Do anything, make the smallest step that you can towards your goal. And you would think that that would put you somewhere over here, really close to the minimum. But I disagree. I think that puts you somewhere over here. And this whole distance that you make, that all of that progress, all of that input that you put in towards your goal, that's just in the very first step of doing anything, something, the smallest little step. Call that anything. Do anything. And you leap all the way from nothing to like 2/3 of the way towards as much as you could possibly do that day. Because this is a huge gap. And doing nothing sucks. Doing nothing gets you nowhere. But doing a little thing every day actually is how you achieve your goal. It's not doing the maximum every day, because that is not sustainable. Do a little thing and do it every day, and that's a win. That is progress. That is how you do a goal. It's not by doing the maximum, it's doing a little bit. Do anything. Do a small thing that moves you closer to your goal. And if you do a small thing, you will achieve your goal eventually. But if you do nothing, you don't go anywhere. And boy, I will get to, like, let's say late afternoon, and it's my last chance to do anything, and I haven't done anything. Well, there's good news in that scenario. If you just do a little thing, a little itty bitty thing, then you have just demolished the progress that you would have made if you'd done nothing. Like, you are kicking ass if you do the tiniest little thing that moves the needle. So, don't get discouraged if you haven't done anything yet today, because all you have to do is a tiny thing today, and you have won. You have done something. And that is awesome. I think we both know what we should do now. See you next time.